my channel. Rumble's not working. Rumble's down. So I don't know what the hell is going on, but Rumble is down. And I checked the outages, and Rumble is having issues. Alright, let me get all this stuff organized. But this, what just happened, and I'll get into it in a second. It's just batshit nuts. The highest paid athlete in the world. In the world. For Messi. I mean, in the world. Is now Shohei Ohtani. And I'm going to break it down. 70 million for 10 years. He's 29 years old. 2 elbow procedures. I mean, I knew the Dodgers were cutting payroll last year for a reason. This is everybody seeing the signs on the wall for this. I know I did. I said it from day one that he was going to go to the Dodgers. All people saying, no, he's going to resign. He's going to do this. I said he was going to the Dodgers before people were even talking about it. Because the Dodgers purposely cut payroll and opened it up for this purpose. The writing was on the wall. Anybody with brain sense, baseball sense, seen this coming. But I'm going to break this down a little bit in a second, but I got to get all these pop-outs. But it's madness. Madness. 70 million per year. Now, there's incentive-driven stuff probably in the contract. I haven't looked at the contract itself. I don't think anybody has yet. But it is madness. What's up, Genghis? And I'm going to show, because I pulled some stuff up. I'm just doing all the pop-outs. 70 million. Oh, my God. Oh. When the Blue Jays thing came out, I was like, no. He can do probably better than that. What is it?
Don't hit the pen, bro.
There's nothing hardly left in the pen. You did the whole pen. You didn't leave me nothing.
What do you need? There's a lot left, bro.
Alright. Hold on. What am I missing here? Twitch. This one. This is something George Steinbrenner would have done years ago. I am so glad the Yankees didn't do some crazy shit like this. Hell no. You can get much combination of plays for 70 fucking million? I know Ohtani's a great player. Hell no. Hell no. 70 million. Who was smoking? So just to give perspective on this, before his contract was 70 million, the top paid players were Max Scherzer, Justin Verlander, that the Mets gave them those contracts at 43 million. Judge got 40. Then you can see the other players with the Angels: Trout, Rendon, Garrett Cole, Corey Seager, Trevor Bauer. I mean, you could see the names, but you could see the money. Now, let's just say Ohtani is worth 40 million or even 42 million as a hitter. So what is his value as a pitcher? So the price tag is going to go up. He's a two-way player. Garrett Cole is getting 36 million per year. So if you value the two-way player based on the numbers, pitching and hitting, some will argue he is a $70 million player because he's a two-way player. But he's not going to pitch next year. And there are major questions here about his health of his elbow. He just had a procedure. This is his second. He had another one in 2018. And It says here the second surgery may carry more risk than the first, though in recent years several pitchers have come back and been effective following a second procedure of the similar nature, including Nathan Eovaldi and Talion. He may not be the same type of fucking pitcher after this second surgery. This is crazy risk. It may be worth it for the Dodgers. It may be. But, and by the way, a lot of, like, fantasy was saying the Yankees got ripped on the trade. No, they didn't. A lot of people say the Soto trade, Yankees get earned an A. Because there was a lot of hype. And I loved Michael King. And there's the prospect is really good too, Thorpe. But no way. They hope to get them in the middle or back end of the rotation in the Padres. Now, did it hurt the Yankees pitching staff? Yeah. Their depth. Because when they traded for Verdugo, they gave up some pitching prospects too. So they thinned themselves out. But this is no way the Padres ripped the Yankees. That's just stupid talk. For a player like Juan Soto. Now, if you look at Soto's numbers in comparison to Ohtani's, you can't. Not when he started. So I'll take Ohtani. Let him go to the Dodgers happily. I will definitely be happy with Soto now. He hasn't played a game for the Yankees. His track record speaks for itself. And I would lock him up to a long-term contract. He's only 25. Ohtani's 29. And the Yankees got to see what they're going to do with this Yamamoto pitcher. But this is, his surgery is a serious surgery. It's Tommy John surgery. They won't say it's Tommy John, but it's Tommy John on his elbow. A UCL. Yeah, torn UCL. 10 years? And he has a history of elbow problems? Torn UCL. That's a major risk. And I'm sure there's got to be maybe some opt-outs of this contract, no trade clauses. Who knows what this contract, $700 million for 10 years, is going to be. Who the hell knows? We have to see the details. MLB is doing a special right now. I just got the message about this signing. But, my God. And yes, the case can be made that his 21 to 23 seasons are the greatest 3-year run in baseball history. Cannot dispute what Ohtani has done. Oh my God, what the fuck is going on here? I'm hearing voices. I don't know where those voices are coming from. Must be this feed here. If I had to guess. But I mean, before this happened, Ohtani now is the highest world athlete as far as pay is concerned. Highest paid athlete in history. In all sports. World's highest paid athlete. The world. Not just in baseball. In the whole world. So bye-bye Angels. Hello Dodger Blue. For Mr. Ohtani. Good luck. Richest contract, of course, in baseball history. He surpassed Mike Trout's contract. He's still considered the most valuable baseball player, and he got paid like it. Last year he hit 304, led the AL in home runs with 44. Yeah, 701 career games. He's clobbered 171 home runs. And of course, he's not just getting paid for his hitting, he's getting paid for his pitching. But there is your highest average contract. Now, this is a little, it's still Ronaldo, because how much he gets per year. And, I mean, if you look at these other numbers, soccer, I mean, that's separates everything. Yeah, boxing match. A lot of it is baseball. But in baseball, it's by far now Ohtani. Trout is like a bargain at that price now. Even though he's up there in age, he's getting up there now. Mahomes, 45 mil. I mean, he's your franchise quarterback. And they don't play as many, obviously, games. But, holy shit. Wow. Insane. In freaking sane. And that's true. You can argue that. The easy number one transfer on free agent rank is not only the best player, one of the best players in Major League Baseball, but also the most popular and marketable baseball star in the world. He definitely has that allure. International, no doubt. So, it's crazy. Like I said, if you break it down with his pitching worth, now the elbow is definitely questionable after 2 surgeries, but you never know. But as pure player, hitter, pitcher, it is definitely arguable he's worth $70 million. Because as I was showing with the contracts of baseball contracts, if Garrett Cole can get $36 million as a pitcher, and Judge can get $40 million as a hitter, well, that's $76 million. So why can't Ohtani get that kind of money? Now, 10 years to me is insane. That's insane, 10 years. From a hitter perspective, yes, I could maybe see it. But from a pitching point of view, he's not going to be worth that $70 million in 3-4 years. I don't see it. Not with the elbow. History. And they better hope that he doesn't get really injured with that elbow that stops him from even hitting. So, there could be issues with him. But hey, the Dodgers were setting this up. That's why they cut payroll. They were planning on this. And I said it before anybody else said it, that he was going to the fucking Dodgers. When people were saying, oh, he's going to stay an Angel, or he's going to... No. The Dodgers were clearly preparing for this moment. And they got the money. They got the market. I mean, they definitely were in the right position to make this contract happen. No doubt about it. They prepared for this. So now we'll see. I think I said it before. A lot of other people did fantasy, at least on the stream. It was, the writing was on the wall. But yeah, that's that. I'm just glad in a way he's out of the American League. That's the way I look at it. We don't have to deal with him. Good luck, National League. No, he's your problem. That's the way. And he didn't go to our rival, the Blue Jays. So I'm happy. I'm happy he's going to the National League. And that he's not going to our rival in the AL East. So that's kind of, that whole thing that happened yesterday with the Toronto Blue Jay rumor that he was flying. I was like, what? Really? The Blue Jays? That shit caught me by surprise. I didn't see that one coming. I was like, this can't be right. And it proved not to be right. So now, it'll be good. Good for him. Definitely good for him. He is a great player. He's a great player, though. For the last 3 years, arguably the best player in baseball. Hands down. Could have been MVP in any of those years. He did get it. But arguably the best player. So we'll see. So the Dodgers are definitely going to build around him now. For sure. I mean, they definitely will. They got the money. I don't know what their payroll is like now, adding Ohtani. But, yeah, he should be. Well, I don't want to say that because Judge definitely. Because of the pitching, though, you know, you can't take away Judge's home run season and give it to Ohtani. You just can't. And I don't even know what the voting was for that year. I know Ohtani was in second. It's arguable, though. Anybody can, if they love the player so much, they're going to support that player. That's the bottom line. I'm trying to find that. Okay, so he definitely got the majority of the votes for MVP that year with Ohtani. This is why I like looking at facts, data, because it's important. So though Judge just was pitching against reigning AL MVP and two-way unicorn Shohei Ohtani inspired plenty of healthy debate. In the season's second half, he unsurprisingly owned the AL balloting. Judge received 28 of the 30 first-place votes and 410 voting points to Ohtani's 2 first-place votes and 280 points. So, majority of the people that voted definitely swung to Aaron Judge that season. And again, that's the question right there. Only the most outrageous output could take down Ohtani, who once again put together a jaw-dropping campaign in which both his offense and pitching performance were of all-star caliber. That's the key, though, because he's a two-way player. As a two-way player, putting the numbers as a pitcher and a hitter, does that give him that MVP over Judge that year? So, it's like I said, it's one of those things that are arguable. So, it makes a great debate, but there's no doubt. And Judge has injuries all the time. Ohtani, overall, probably the best player in baseball. For his pitching and hitting. So, just looking at some of the stats. And that was, of course, from 2022. And it's arguable. Everything's arguable. That goes without saying. Still, like I said, I'm just happy he's not in the Blue Jays, and I'm happy he's in the National League because we ain't got to deal with him anymore. Have fun, National League. with Otani. Because he's going to whip your ass. Oh my God. Now, it might take him time to get adjusted to National League. The hitting. But I don't think so. He's just a great hitter. He's got a great eye at the plate. He knows he's just a great hitter. So, he'll adjust quick. And they'll help him with scouting and all that stuff. But good luck. Now, does this make the Dodgers definitely the favorites in the NL West? I don't know. I think so. I think so. But we'll see. Yeah, but it's not like it's not, of course there's interleague play, but not like you play your own league the majority of the time. I mean, yeah, there's that inter-league play, but no. Not as much as he's going to get now. So, that's more of a technicality than actual basis. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. I personally don't care what happens in other divisions other than the Yankee division. I really don't. I monitor it and I watch it, but I couldn't care less who wins in the West or like in hockey. I couldn't care less. I care what's going on in the division and make the playoffs. You got to get to the playoffs first before you can start worrying about other teams in other divisions for a matchup. Because their numbers mean nothing to you in your own division or in your own league. It just doesn't. And even then, you can get a wild card team that goes all the way to the World Series. So, good luck. Now, as far as the Angels, this definitely put a dent on them. If any team's going to hurt on this, it's going to be the Angels. They need to scramble and they need to do something for their roster. Just like the Yankees do. The Yankees don't have no pitching. They are screwed. Other than Garrett Cole. Who do you got? Carlos Rodon. Oh my God. Who else do you have? Clark Schmidt. Like, who the hell else do the Yankees have for their starting rotation? They got nobody. And that's just realistic. I thought the Angels were for sale, weren't they? Wasn't the Angels going to be put up for sale or some shit like that? I don't know. I don't follow the team, so. I thought Moreno was going to sell the team. That there was going to be a new owner coming. I don't know. Like I said, I don't follow that too much at all. But this is definitely not good for them. What they need to do is make a splash right now. They need to make a splash to keep their fan base. That is a hard hit for the Angel fans. They need to do something, like, quick. But again, they probably seen the writing on the wall too, so it's not like they were caught flat-footed on this. The Angels should maybe sign Jordan Montgomery, because there's word he's not going back to the Angels. I'm sure the Yankees are probably looking at him because he was a Yankee. But they got to do something. Both teams. A lot of teams need to improve. It's probably going to be a battle. Because now the Dodgers are definitely out, probably. I can't say definitely, no. The Dodgers are probably less likely to sign Yamamoto. But that doesn't mean because they locked up a $70 million, doesn't mean they're out of anything, because they got the money. But the word in New York is the Mets are the favorite. And then the Yankees. The Red Sox are in on it. There's so many teams on Yamamoto. But the word here is that the Mets might have the advantage. Now, we haven't really spent money this offseason. Yeah, we have to take on Soto's contract, but we lost Severino. We lost money in contracts by letting people go. So the contract taken on by Soto, Yankees are going to have to dump some serious money if they want to get Yamamoto. Now, he's never played in the major leagues before. So how much is he really worth? Garrett Cole is getting $36 million per year. Are you going to give him that kind of money? He's never pitched in the major leagues. He's got a hell of a track record, and he's 5'10", but Pedro Martinez was short too. He was fucking a great pitcher. So, how much are you willing to risk money-wise on a Yamamoto? That's the question. Is he going to get over $300 million? I think so. So, he's 25 years old. But, again, risk. That's a risk. Pouring all those years and money into a guy who's not proven in the major leagues. Different size ball, 5-day pitching rotation instead of 6 in Japan. There's a lot of... It happened to Matsu... Well, no, what's the guy that pitched for the Yankees? And he tore his arm, but he pitched with it. I can't think of his name off the top of my head. He went back to Japan. So there's a lot of risk. We've been there before with Japanese pitchers. It's a risk. And Cohen's got the money. Thank you, Fantasy. Tanaka. Now, I know they got Godzilla going to this meeting. Hideki Matsui's going to this Yankee meeting with Yamamoto. Like, that's going to help. I mean, I just got a message. I don't know. I think he's going to get over 300 mil. I do think he's going to get over 300 mil. And I think he's going to get a 9 to 10 year contract. Because he's 25. I don't know if teams are going to... I don't know. Is there a team out there willing to give him 10 years? 9 years? Even 8 years? I think somebody is. Who it's going to be, I don't know. I'm just going to see if there's any talk on the local papers. It's going to be all showy now. Everywhere. He seems like a really nice person, too. I was looking at interviews with him. He does look like a really genuine, nice person. Ohtani. There goes the Post. New York Post. I knew it right away. Right away. Oh, my God. Show me the money. Signing with Dodgers on insane 10-year mega deal. He announced it on his Instagram account on Saturday. So, oh my God. Oh shit. Let me just see what they're writing here. Joel Sherman. I'm just reading what he's saying. Okay, so Mookie Betts, Shohei Ohtani, Judge and Soto. To be honest, I'll take Judge and Soto. But this is a great combination too. But I'll take Judge and Soto. Yeah, that's a great combination too. Altuve's getting up there in age. He's a great player, but yeah, that's a great combination too. I'm not high on Lindor anymore. It's gonna be interesting. It's definitely gonna be interesting. I'm just looking to see. Yeah, that was insane what happened yesterday. That just was fucking insane. Really. That was insane. That whole thing with Toronto. That was bizarre. I wonder what the Toronto fans are saying right now after that debacle. And it was, I forgot who posted it. But somebody put that rumor out yesterday morning. And it went nuts. And here's his quote from Ohtani. First of all, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to everyone involved with the Angels organization and the fans who have supported me over the past 6 years, as well as to everyone involved with each team that was part of this negotiation process. Especially to the Angel fans who supported me through all the ups and downs. Your guys' support and cheer meant the world to me. The 6 years I spent with the Angels will remain etched in my heart forever. And to all Dodger fans, I pledge to always do what's best for the team and always to continue to give it my all to be the best version of myself. Until the last day of my playing career, I want to continue to strive not only for the Dodgers, but for the baseball world. He is, I mean, that's class act. And then the Dodgers made their little announcement. Shohei's thrilled to be part of the Dodgers organization. He is excited to begin this partnership, and he structured his contract to reflect a true commitment for both sides for long-term success. Shohei and I want to thank all the organizations that reached out to us for their interest and respect. So that must be his agent. And he respected wonderful people that we got to know even better as this process unfolded. We know fans, media, and the entire industry had a high degree of interest in this process, and we want to express our appreciation for their passion and their consideration as it played out. So, Judge had the highest last year for the 10-year, $360 million. Obviously, this was almost doubled with Ohtani. Because of this part too, the pitching. But wow, that's unbelievable. So, I just want to look at something. I gotta go back. I want to see what the rumors are, if any. The Yamamoto rumors. I know we're meeting him Monday, unless they changed it. That's another thing. The Orioles with ownership. I don't think there's nothing in there. Yamamoto. So the Yankees are making him their number one target, obviously, because of their rotation. Now, that would be nice to have Garrett Cole and him in 1-2 in the rotation if that would have happened. There are a handful of teams involved. The Mets are definitely probably... He flew. He did fly to Japan to meet up with him. Yeah, he's at least a 2 caliber, they predict, on the rotation. The Mets might be the one. Now, before that, the Blue Jays, Dodgers, Giants, Mets, and Yankees. Forget about mystery teams. Then it's not happening. And I'm adding the Red Sox as one of those mystery teams. Who knows? Maybe the Rangers, Atlanta Braves. Who knows who else is in it? But really, it's going to come down to me between the Mets and the Yankees for Yamamoto. See if I'm wrong. I have a feeling he's going to break it down to these two teams. And if I was to pick right now, I would probably say the Mets. But if you're looking to get that lore in New York as a player, it comes with the Yankees, not the Mets. So it depends on his perspective on how he looks like he wants to be a spotlight player. And does he want to go to the Mets or the Yankees? The Yankees are going to throw him the money. They're going to match the Mets. They are not going to be outbidded by the Mets. Not for him. Because they really need this pitcher. They need pitching. So this is going to come down to the Mets and the Yankees now. We'll see. But I have to say right now the Mets are the favorite. I do. Because Cohen is going to throw crazy money now. I don't know if the Yankees are going to go that nuts with money. Something to watch. It was a blogger that did it? Fucking bloggers. Started the rumor. That's the way it is. You know what? I'll give a deal to the... I'll give a deal to... I don't want to say this is like funny, like joking around, but listen. We don't have any pitching to trade. But anybody out there that wants to take Stanton off our hands, we'll eat half the contract. He's all yours. That contract was a killer for the Yankees. Oh my God. Ugh. I mean, we'll eat half the contract. Just take him. But, right? 2 players that are having, you know something? That might be a change of scenery, might be good for both. Right? You know? So, wow. But they need, I don't even know. I don't think the Angels would be nuts enough to take Stanton. I don't think they're crazy enough to take him. I don't think any team would because of his injury bugs. I mean, if he's strictly a DH, you know what I mean? I wouldn't put this guy in the outfield anymore. No way. And that's another thing. The Yankees got a problem with that outfield. They say, oh, they're set. How do you figure that? Because what the Yankee plan is, because the kid, I said it, the Martian, the Mad Martian, that kid has such potential. Then he gets hurt. But he was doing freaking pretty good when they brought him up. And usually takes players time to get adjusted to major league pitching. And this kid came out of the box and was impressive until he got hurt. And I was like, I can't believe it. But he's going to play a big role in that Yankee future. In the outfield. Um, he only played in 8 games. He had 31 at bats. He had 8 hits, 7 RBIs. Doesn't show. Here we go. And he's only like 20 years old. The Mad Martian. This kid right here has the potential, boy. And he's only 20. And he had, okay, so how many home runs did he have? He had 4 home runs in freaking, how many games? 8 games? 31 at bats, 6 runs, 8 hits, 4 homers, 7 RBIs, 1 stolen base in a very, very limited role, 258. He's a freaking lefty, which we need. And he's a center fielder. So the Yankees are filling in the center field role until he comes back in August. But this kid has a lot of potential. And he's only 20 years old. So this is the future for the Yankees. And that's why they're not going crazy trying to get the guy from the Blue Jays. Kiermaier, what's his name? They were thinking about it. But they're waiting until this kid comes. That's what they're waiting for. For him to come back from the surgery. So we'll see. And I agree. I agree with that philosophy. For real, the Yankees are horribly, horribly right-handed dependent. Horribly. But he's left bat, he bats left. Actually, it says here, look. But the Yankees' projected lineup is not righty heavy now. So Yankees projected lineup 2024. So LeMahieu, righty. Judge, righty. Juan Soto, lefty. Stanton, righty. Rizzo's a lefty. Righty. Verdugo's a lefty. Righty. And righty. Austin Wells, I think, is left-handed. He's another rising star catcher in our organization. That's why the Yankees dumped Higashioka. I don't know if he bats. There he is. Yep, lefty. He reminds me of fucking Thurman Munson. He does. And he's young. So, this guy, he's got power too. So this guy could be, they have high hopes for this guy. Lefty. So the Yankees lineup is not as right-handed as it has been. And when Jason Dominguez comes back, that's another lefty. So you've got righty, righty, lefty, righty, lefty, righty, lefty, righty, lefty. So it's not so right-handed anymore. So this could be beneficial now. And even though the kid didn't have a high batting average, he struggled. He won the Gold Glove as a rookie, but he hit 21 home runs, Volpe, in his rookie season. But his batting average was bad. It was low. He's got to get more discipline at the plate. He's a rookie, and he's young. That's what I want the Yankees to do. I don't care if they struggle. I want them to get younger. Let the kids develop. 22 years old. The average was 209. But he had 21 home runs. He had 60 RBIs. In his rookie season. So, in a horrible year for the Yankees. Horrible. So there is a little hope, but the Yankee rotation is garbage. And that's what's going to hurt them. Their bullpen isn't that great either. It won't log in. What's he talking about? So just breaking down my own team, honestly, without being a woo-woo fan, and like, Yankees going to be great. No, they're not. Toronto Blue Jays, to me, are still the team that to beat, in my view. Baltimore had a great year. And they're going to be good. So, no. The Yankees are far from becoming the elite team in the AL East. Far from it. They might go to third. Tampa Bay's still great with their pitching. So, no. I don't buy it. Yankees got to make more moves. They got to show up that rotation in the bullpen. If they don't get Yamamoto, they're going to probably be forced to sign Jordan Montgomery back. If I had to guess. They're going to have to. They got to bring some stability to that pen. To the rotation. What? It won't log in. Oh, shit. KGRA. I got to do shows soon. Enough sports. Like I said, I'll know more by next week. By the way, we're going to get hit with some really horrible, and I said this yesterday, horrible weather. And yeah, there's a bad storm heading to the northwest too. It's going to be bad on both coasts. Potential potent northwest weekend storm prompts flood watches. So it's up here though. And here, it's going to be bad up and down the coast tomorrow. How's my fire doing? It's 50 here. That's not too bad. The Geminids Wednesday night. I'm in the good. Borderline fair. But I'm in the good zone. Right there. I wish I could make that bigger, but I can't. Mid-Atlantic. Not so good on the coast. Definitely not good here. So it looks like we might be okay. Wow. Look at that. Cloudy conditions are in the forecast for more than half of the United States on Wednesday night, including the Gulf Coast states, the southern plains, and most of the west coast, and nearly all of New England. Clouds are in the forecast for most of Canada and eastern portions of Mexico. So, I just might get lucky. for the meteor shower. Now, let's see what they're saying now. That flood tomorrow is going to be bad. Increasingly windy with rain arriving late in the morning, turning stormy at night with worsening travel due to heavy rain. So tomorrow is going to be a nightmare. All the way to Monday night. Tuesday night's going to be good. And Wednesday should be fine. Oh shit, he needs the code. Okay, that's not it. This is it. I'm getting it to you. I'm getting it to you, Popeye. I know. Okay. Anyway, so let's look at windy, because that's how I do my forecasts. And I'm pretty damn accurate at it. So let's go to the American. Let's look at Wednesday. See, there is. That concerns me. That fucking concerns me. But there's really no system. It's way up. We should be okay. Winds out of the... See, I always concern myself when you're over these warm lakes and you have that wind flow coming down, it develops clouds from the lakes as it comes down toward this area. So that's why I'm concerned. But the flow might go to my north. That's why that map showed what it did. Let's see the euro. The euro has it better. But still, there's that lake effect. The wind's coming off the lake. But it looks like this could be a problem. Okay, that's good for nighttime. That's better. Let's go to Thursday morning. Oh, that's way better. Let's look at the American. Oh, that would be the best. If the American is right, I'm going to be in great shape. Now let's look out west. Okay, so there's high pressure sitting up there. There's a disturbance offshore. There's a weak low here. Very weak, but there's a weak low there. That can cause clouds. It's very weak though. There's a little issue here. I don't see much though. The euro has shit showing a little bit more, but I don't know. There's a low offshore. It's a weak low though. They may be wrong. about California. Oh, there's another. This is what's going on. You've got the interaction with the two. It's coming on shore. This is coming on shore, that's why. And there's a low. I don't know. I think it's going to be close. I don't think they're going to be right. I think California might be okay. I am not so sure about their forecast. Look. In LA, it's going to be clear. Oh shit, that just turned off. I don't know. Where are you, Fantasy? Oh, he left. The weather might be good out west for the Geminids meteor shower. Yeah, we're screwed tomorrow, Michael. We are screwed. This system is going to bring in some seriously heavy rain because of this high pressure. And it's a strong high. Look at those winds coming up the coast because of this high pressure. Look at that. That is a strong high pressure. Deep. Which is the reason we're going to get some serious wind tomorrow. Not so much here. But along the coast, up and down, that is some serious wind coming in. But not here. Not where I am upstate. But that wind is coming right into Connecticut. Right into New England. Rhode Island. Cape Cod. All this. Big time winds coming in. Look at that. That's Monday morning, early. Look at this wind coming in. This is damaging wind. I wouldn't want to be on the Cape. I wouldn't want to be anywhere out here. They're going to get hit hard with wind and rain. But see where I am, we're not going to get that. It's off. It's going to be coastal. And eastern Connecticut, Rhode Island, Mass, up into Maine. And then it just pushes off slowly. But they're going to get hit with some serious weather for hours. So it's going to start tomorrow afternoon, evening. That's the American model. Let's see what the euro. Okay, the euro has it a little different. But still, the euro has the wind coming up too. Holy shit, look at that. Pray that the euro's wrong. These areas are going to take a beating. Either way, this whole area is going to take a beating tomorrow. Holy shit. And Nova Scotia. It's going to move toward that area. Look at it shift. Wow. Look at Nova Scotia. They're going to get hit hard too. Look at that. And it's because the low pressure is here and the high is offshore. And it's just going to combine to bring these winds and make them strong. So this is bad for us. Not for me, because I'm up here. This storm is going to affect the coast. And eastern Connecticut, Mass. And I'll go with the American model. It's not much different. It looks like there might be a low trying to develop. Nope. Okay, so it could be. It could be there's a low pressure trying to develop right there too. There is. Holy shit. This is bad. Seriously. This is bad. I'm not kidding. They put a high wind advisory for you? I'm telling you, based on the models, this is going to be bad for coastal areas. And we'll see it on the news Monday night. But Nova Scotia is going to get hit too. Amanda's way up here. That's where she is. So she'll have it Monday afternoon. This is where Amanda is. Let's see what the Euro says. It's almost the same thing. So yeah, they're going to have coastal erosion here. They're going to have serious coastal erosion with these winds. See, so Amanda's going to have the wind coming from her south. I got to talk to her. And the thing about these storms, again, out of the south. The thing about these storms is power outages. And the damage from wind. So Montauk, Long Island, they're gonna get torn up from this. I go to Montauk all the time since I was a baby, really. And the beaches are so vulnerable here because it's not. They don't sit on a high elevation. They're only like 4 to 6 feet above sea level. It's flat in Montauk. And like in the town, because I know it very well. When you're in town, like here, the beach, there's openings. You see the openings that go to the streets? Look which way the water is going. Right into that. The water's going to get pushed right into the town of Montauk. Because they have a lot of openings along the beach, right to the roads. See it? Boom, boom, boom. The water has nowhere to go but in. So they really need to watch the storm in Montauk. They're in a really bad spot. Look at that. Oh my God. That is so bad. They're in the high winds. The euro might be a blessing to them if the euro model is right. The American is a disaster for them. Okay, let's go a little forward. So it's starting to push east. Let's see who else is going to get. I'm telling you, Rhode Island, the Cape, these areas here, I wouldn't want to be there. It's Wednesday. They are going to get hammered. This is not, this is bad. Look at this. That's bad. I would suggest like me, I'm not gonna be in the wind field for this. Thank God. Because if it was, I'd be battening down stuff outside right now. We're gonna have rain. We're gonna have heavy rain, maybe an inch or two. But the coastal areas, they got those high winds, 60, 70 mile per hour gusts. This is serious shit right here. So if you live in the New England coastline, tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night, Monday morning, and even maybe possibly, it looks like the system is moving fast. Thank God. But this is bad. I'm just gonna look it up. It does look like that, Michael. Let's look up Rhode Island's weather forecast. I shouldn't even do that. Cape Cod. Let's just see what kind of shit they're predicting. High wind watch. Predictable by the models. Starting late tomorrow night into Monday afternoon. Let's see what they're predicting. Gusts up to 60 mile per hour. I said 60 to 70 for the gusts. I was right on the money. 60. And see where the wind warnings are? Exactly what I circled and said, this is the area I'm worried about. Right here. That's bad. The Cape. And you got to remember, the Cape is not protected. It's exposed. All these areas are exposed by the ocean. So I can't imagine. Can you imagine? The erosion and the water coming in. Can you imagine? Now I want to look at the Cape closely on Google Earth. They are vulnerable on this. You know, we think of hurricanes. This is going to be bad. And that water is just going to, that water is just going to push right in. Now, these are the ones that are really going to get screwed. These areas here. Right along the coastline. They're going to get hit bad. Martha's Vineyard. And they're going to get hit hard. The coastal areas. I don't know how much it's going to go inland. Luckily, there's not much here. As far as properties. But the water could just overrun this whole area. When you have 60 mile per hour winds pushing water up on shore, just like in a hurricane, you're going to get erosion, you're going to get flooding. It's all going to be pushed in. So this is not going to be good. And that water is just going to flow in here too. So this whole area right here could have serious issues. So if anybody lives over in that area, even Rhode Island, I would suggest you start preparing now. And I'm not saying that lightly. You need to prepare. You need to batten down the hatches. I hate to use that phrase, but anything that's loose out there is going to fly. It's going to be bad for them. Cape Cod Canal. Over there, it's all bluffs. Well, the bluffs are good because it'll protect it. That's a good thing. That'll protect it. So if there's a saving grace here, the bluffs may be good, but I'm sure that whole area, there's low-lying areas too that are gonna get hit. Now I don't know what NOAA's predicting, but it can't be good. Okay, let's look at past day. So Mass Live. Well, let me go to it. I got too much ad blockers. Okay. So here's another. This is capecod.gov. High wind watch. That'll turn into a warning as the storm gets closer. Damaging wind with potential for downed trees, down power lines, and power outages. Wind gusts 60 to 65 mile per hour with isolated 70 mile per hour gusts are possible on Cape Cod and the islands. I was right on the money in my prediction. Coastal flooding is expected in south coastal Massachusetts and Rhode Island. That's another thing, the high tide. Oh my God. If the high tide happens when this storm is coming in with this is going to be bad. Potential impacts in Buzzards Bay, southern parts of Cape Cod and the islands. Conditions will be dangerous for vessels. Heaviest rain is likely to occur late Sunday into early Monday. 1.5 inches possible. So, hell yeah. What did I say about Long Island, Montauk? They're in the bad area too here. So, in here and eastern Long Island. The rest of us will be okay with these winds. We're all going to get the rain. But I'm telling you, they really need to pay attention here and in Long Island. Now, I'm just going to show you again because I know exactly where to look with Montauk. This shit is scaring me for Montauk. And they're all closed up for the season. There's fishermen there, but all the businesses are pretty much dead because that's a tourist attraction for summer. It's like Jaws. Same thing with the Cape. Just think of the movie Jaws. Tourist dollars. But if I go into Montauk, which my favorite supermarket is right there. IGA. 7-Eleven is here. It should be. There's IGA Montauk. I love that fucking supermarket. They make the best antipasta salad I've ever had. Right in there. As soon as I get into Montauk, I stop, I park, and I get my antipasta salad there. It's a must. It's a tradition for me. And I used to stay at this hotel, but they sold it out. This one. It's a beach club now. I've got pictures with this. And I used to stay here and walk right to the beach and fish right here. This was my favorite fucking spot. But see how the water comes right in. They're vulnerable. Very vulnerable. Look at this. That water's gonna push right in. Right into the streets. Look how low it is. They're not high above sea level. the water's gonna shoot. And because of beach erosion, there's not much beach to those streets. You know, I hear some people make stupid claims about, oh, what climate change? What's going on? They're just ignorant, not looking at the science. You know, they're just for whatever reasons they are. You know, whether it's global warming, climate change, to me it doesn't fucking matter. What your explanation is, it's happening. Planet cycles, I don't care. The point is we are facing a crisis with the climate. Is it a cycle? Okay, but we still have to get through that cycle. And it's getting worse. It's not getting better. It's not flattening out. It's getting worse every year. So this water is going to just push right in to the town of Montauk. And that is why I'm worried about the storm, because it could do a lot of damage in here. The North Shore doesn't have to worry. It's the South Shore that has to worry. Like, look at this. Now, there's bluffs here, too. There's rocky area. But this is fucking new. This is all new. Montauk keeps expanding. Now, up here by Camp Hero, they're not going to because it's protected. It's parkland. I don't think they'll be able to get that far in. But they're building. Montauk is continually to build and expand. But this is a concern. Big time. With this storm. Enough weather talk. Anyway. Yeah. The beach erosion is the concern there. Martha Vineyard and Nantucket have the bluffs on the south side. That's great. That gives them protection. Mike. I downloaded a report that came out a few days ago. And let me see where it is. So, this was a report by scientists, not politicians, not people that don't really know the study of climate. Because everybody has an opinion, but they don't know nothing about what's actually going on. Because they don't want to. It's funny how some people will look at certain things, but they ignore the others. Because it fits their, opinionated status, let's just say. It's funny how they'll look at science for some things and they ignore science for other things. You'd be surprised how people that are quite intelligent can be so ignorant. It makes me wonder. It does. It makes me wonder. And this is a report that just came out last week. And it's well done. And it's long. And it breaks it down. And I downloaded the whole report. It would take a long time to go through all the... And I read it, and it took me a while. It's... By a clear margin, it was the warmest decade on record for both land and ocean. And it keeps going up. It keeps going up. It keeps going up. And I don't know when people are going to ignore this until it's too late and it bites them on the ass. And I think this year is the warmest on record ever since they started recording temperatures. The strongest warm anomalies occurred in Central and Eastern Europe and Southwest Asia. That's another thing that drives me nuts when people say, it's snowing here. So much for global fucking warming. Look at what's going on around the world. Not just where you live, but globally. And how the planet is being affected by this. And that's what just, again, the ignorance, the stupidity of some comments I hear from people. Look, although, and this is from 2011 to 2020. Although 2016 and 2020 were the years with the highest average temperatures measured over global land areas, 2019 was the year with the greatest number of countries reporting as being the warmest year in the decade. So it breaks down everything. And that 1.5 Celsius threshold. That's bad. Ocean temperatures. Look what happened with Florida with the coral reefs. 100-degree temperatures in the Keys. Ocean temperature. All data sets agree that the ocean warming rates show a particularly strong increase in the past 2 decades. Ocean warming rates, and it goes into the numbers. And again, the marine heat waves, the oceans being affected by the temperature rising. It goes into absolute freaking detail. I'm not letting the pages load because it takes time, because they're graphics that need to fully load. If I let the page here, it would. It really breaks down everything, and the pages aren't loading. This is a massive report. Massive. But 2023 warmest temperatures ever. Scientists report. Now, who are the people that are complaining about it that are not scientists? How many scientists are in the majority of their opinion? Or you're always going to find someone to counter, but they are small in numbers compared to the majority, vast majority, that are saying otherwise. You can always find somebody out there that's going to contradict it because they have some other, probably agenda-driven narrative behind it. This is CNN. I don't even want to go to CNN because people see CNN, they go, whoa! And whatever happened to NASA? You notice how NASA's been getting attacked a lot? That has to do with the UAP stuff. But they do a lot of stuff on climate change too. Summer 23 hottest on record. Global temperatures. Look at Europe. Look at South America. Look at some of the places in those reds. I remember what happened in Arizona, Texas, the heat waves they had. So yeah. Exceptionally high sea surface temperatures fueled in part by the return of El Niño were largely responsible for the summer's record warmth. So again, oh shit, it's not working. How the Earth's climate indicators are changing over time. Let's look at sea ice. 79. This is from 1979 to 2022. Do you see it shrinking? Little by little. It's not trending well. Recent satellite observations have detected that the Greenland and Antarctic ice sheets are losing ice. Even a partial loss of these sheets could cause a 1 meter 3 foot rise. If lost completely, both ice sheets contain enough water to raise sea level by 217 feet. That would never, it's not going to happen anytime soon. The visualization shows the effect on coastal regions for each meter of sea level rise up to 6 meters. Land would be covered in the water shaded by red. Again, these are models, and people say, "Oh, they're just models." Well, we may not be alive to see when this shit happens, but this is not trending well. And I guess people are just ignorant of it because it doesn't affect them right now. What about their children and grandchildren? It's so ridiculous. It's loading the images. Color-coded map progression of changing global temperatures. 1884, when they started recording weather. And I'm curious, based on the Industrial Revolution, if that's a change just based on technology, production. It's about to ramp up. Here it goes. China. You can see all that shit coming a lot from China and us. Does that not concern anyone? The trend over, say, the last 150 years? Is this a trend showing any indication that it's leveling out or going down? And this is data. This isn't made up like people love to claim. Oh, this is data. Scientific data. Not somebody's opinion. Scientists have their opinion, but this is based on data. And this is just for the past 2 decades. The ice sheets. Wow. 277 gigatons a year average. Wow. 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 What, Mom? What happened?
Right now, this short, I couldn't believe
Wow.
This channel, the story of Montauk Hero.
Camp Hero?
Yep.
Record it.
I am. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And what's this house song, guys? This little people.
Reds indicate ice losses. Holy shit. That's crazy. Wow. Look at all that. So, satellite observations. These are satellite observations.
I can't believe this is about Camp Hero.
So are those phony? Are those fake? The way people think these days, everything's fake. Deep state, all that. Despite that, satellite observations show that the polar ice sheets shed a combined 430 billion metric tons of ice per year between 2002 and 2020, contributing to the most global sea rise. The leading cause of this melt is human burning of fossil fuels. These images show those changes with orange and reds indicating ice losses, while light blues illustrate ice gains. Gray areas show ice flow lines as they lead to the prominent valley glaciers, which are areas with the most declines. So yeah, you can see the blues, a little increase, but look at these fucking reds. Look at this. That is bad. Ocean warming. From 55, why is it from 55 to 59? Okay. It's loading. To 2016. Because some people say it's the sun cycle. You know, solar max, solar minimum. Not based on the decades of data. It's consistently increasing. It's not because that we're going through a solar max or a solar minimum, like some claim. That is fucking bad. So everything's trending warmer over the last few decades. Everything. Every indicator showing warming, but yet people say it's not happening. Because you know, when people say, oh, New York will be underwater in 50 years. Manhattan, the Battery. Okay, so maybe it'll take 100. And I'm not saying it's going to be underwater with the buildings, but flooding would occur and it would be covered with water. You know, because that's their first argument. Oh, they said that 50 years from now, Miami will be underwater, New York City. Okay, the timing may be a little off, but it's fucking coming. Now, if it's delayed by 50 years, 100 years, the point is, this shit is coming. Storms are getting more extreme. The weather's getting more extreme. And, you know, people can say whatever reasoning but it just boggles my mind. Boggles my mind. Because a lot of people are so supportive of fossil fuels. And you also have the other side, the green people. But it's, you know, money's being lined in people's pockets. So a lot of it is based on that, self-interests. Really, that's what it comes down to. But it's fucking not good. It's just not good. Because everything's pointing in the wrong direction. And you can give people evidence up their wazoo and they'll still ignore it because they'll say it's fake, it's bullshit. You know, they'll come up with anything they could come up with just to say that, you know, the opposite opinion. Remember, opinion and data, facts are separate. Matter of fact, I'm getting my dishes soon. I'm in phase 4 now. The next phase is installation for me. So I can't wait to get my solar panels. And it's also cost effective. I'll be saving a ton of money. I already get my energy from, I think it's this farm. No, it's Community Solar. This is where I currently get my power, and I've saved thousands of dollars already since 2019 when I had them installed. Okay, Community Solar. Where is it? Those are not the companies. Let me stop sharing screens so I can bring that up. So people that scream about solar power and all that, it's their loss. It's their loss. Literally, money loss. Because it's paying off dividends for us. Okay, I can't use this site. I gotta use the other browser. Okay, there's my company. So this is where I get my power currently from. And whatever it can't, I get from the local utility. Now, these are the farms. And that I get my energy from those farms for this house. Now again, whatever I can't get, because the winter months there's less sun, there's less power coming from this, I have to be more dependent on the utility company, which sucks. Because I'm locked in with Community Solar at 12 cents per kilowatt. The current rate for the electric coming from the local utility is 17 cents and going up per kilowatt. Solar makes the absolute dollars and cents. It's insane. So I'm not giving this up. There's no freaking way I'm giving this up. Hell no. See, it's in New York, Minnesota, Mass, Illinois. But the people that are putting in my panels, which, like I said, I'm getting close to installation. They're putting a new roof. It increases the value of the home too by 17%. Did you know that? Solar panels increase the value of your home. At least in New York it does. And this is the company with a $5,000 credit, tax credit. New York. New York is very incentive driven for solar. Very. Federal tax credit. 5,000. That 5,000 goes to your freaking payments. You don't have to pay for solar for 2 years. And oh shit, this I need to know. See, this is what I need, but he told me to wait because the prices are gonna drop. He told me to wait. I need to have a fucking battery to store my power here. They're expensive as hell. That's the killer. These are a lot of money right now, these batteries. But then I can store my power and I don't have to depend on the grid. I want to go off grid, but I have to stay connected to the utility. In New York, you have to. It sucks. But that's just the way it is. So this is freaking awesome. And I cannot wait to get my panels. So this is who I'm getting my panels from. I can't even tell you. Current Central. See, this is when people need to do like real research instead of just talking shit. Do the research. I hate when people just talk without. It's like asking a question. Like somebody says something. Well, so then tell me why you believe that. And they know nothing. They watch the news, they hear something, but when you ask them details to get it more into specifics, they know nothing. They just go along with the flow with everyone else. Like a bandwagon thing. But they know nothing about what they're talking about. But they just say, yeah, I'm for that. Well, then tell me why you're for that. Oh, because, no, give me some details. Tell me why. And they get stuck. Oh, shit. It went up to 17, so that's good. It's coming down. But there, on peak, 12 cents. 12.23. That's not bad. Looks like they dropped their rates a little. But that's not true. They're misleading. See, that's another thing. You gotta watch for the misleading stuff. Central Hudson current kilowatt charge. So this is my company. But I'm not going to them. Okay, we need to do past month. Okay, this is slightly up. Let's see what it's up to. Central Hudson gas electric supply costs slightly jump. Oh yeah, gas is $3.19 here. What the fuck? Is anybody else's gas dropping? Because it's dropping here like crazy. It's down to $3.19 here. But anyway. Okay, so the kilowatts was up 16 cents, 17 cents in October. It does, what's the current? They slightly jumped in November. Oh shit, it went down. They cut. That's fucking fantastic. That's good. That's good news. Slightly up, but not. That's gas, though. Holy shit. Look at this. That's the lowest rates in New York. The average rate is 20 cents per kilowatt. 52% higher than the national average. The average New York residential electric rate is 23 cents per kilowatt. 42 than the national average. So these are the things you got to do the research on when you're looking into this kind of stuff. It's insane. Insane. But the good thing is, and here's where the catch is, if I have solar power, I can heat the house up or do the pool or the air conditioner with solar, and I don't have to worry about using so much oil in the wintertime. Because the oil's the killer. Heating up the house. If I can do it through electrical means, and I'm getting the power from my panels at no real cost, it's a no-brainer. Now, I do have to keep the boiler on at times just to keep the warmth in the pipes that run underneath the house. But I have a fluid in there that which I have to do soon again, that keeps the pipes from freezing at minus 20 or minus 30 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a liquid that goes in with the water to heat the house, to prevent them from bursting and freezing. So that's important. But there's other little things that you can do. Like the wood stove is on. I put the wood fire in the dining room yesterday. That keeps the house warm. Boiler's not coming on. But as soon as these panels go up, which I'm going to miss the winter season, I know it. But get it ready for the summer season with the pool and the AC. That's going to help a lot. So, let me see where I'm at. Venture Solar. Let me see if they have any updates. They already got the permits. Project stages. So, to make this camera bigger, it doesn't have any of my personal information on it. Fuck. I'm on stage 3. Right there. Permits received. The next stage is installation is scheduled, and then the installation is complete. So I'm getting there. Installation's coming soon. They're redoing my electrical panel. They're putting a new roof. And then they're gonna put the panels up. And then in 2 years, God willing, my mom's friend is gonna build an extension on the house on the other side. And it's either gonna go up, which I don't want, or out, because I have lots of property on the side of the house. I can definitely go out. And the septic system is on this side of the house. It's right underneath me. And the leach field goes out this way, because they won't build it over that. So I don't have to worry about that. It's on the other side. It's all my property. I can do whatever the fuck I want. It's going to cost like $70,000 easy to build. But he's willing to do it. Mom! That's the plan, right? AB's going to come to move here and build the extension, right? Yep. I know with what he's going through right now. Now I was telling them about the solar panels and then expanding the house on that side.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big things are going to be happening in this house soon.
Not soon.
Yeah, 2 years.
I want his family to be.
Oh, I know. But let's not talk about his personal business. Let's not go there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying now. Let them
Yeah, God willing, everything's going to work out for him.
Exactly.
He's going through a lot right now.
No fault, that nothing happens to his family.
I know. He's going, like I said, he's going through a lot. So, and I don't know if I could turn this around. I can't go too far in. But, yeah.
I'm gonna have a bagel.
Ooh, make me a bagel with cream cheese and coffee, because I got to do a show soon.
Yeah, copycat.
So anyway,
And then I'm gonna look at the Mount
Chronic, yeah,
the hero. What you call that?
Camp Hero.
Camp Hero.
I was talking about Mount Talk before. So, I have all this property I could build out to. And it may not look big on this image, and I got the woods here, but a lot of these trees are gone. This is old earth. I have a freaking shed here and it doesn't even show it. But I've got about 30 feet this way. Maybe, yeah, about 30. I've got like 60 feet going this way, easy. This is 120 feet. So they're going to have to restructure everything. So this part of the roof is not, I don't want them to do this part of the roof. I am only going to have them do this part of the roof and the garage with the panels. They are not to touch this because this is going to get all torn out in a couple of years to extend. So I would have to pay to have the panels removed. There's no fucking way. So that's the plan, at least. This will get done, and this will get done. I don't want them touching this. Because this is going to get torn. So and they agreed, you know, they agreed with me. They have no choice, otherwise I don't put them in. And I'm getting 25 panels. What? What? I only want one bagel, Ma. I'm on a diet. But as I was shown in the past, people are putting in these solar panels all over the fucking place now. Because of the incentives. It's like, I'm going to go to my neighbors too. Once I get done with mine. Here's another house with panels. Here's another house with panels. The panels are popping up everywhere. You done already?
What?
What are you giving me?
I did you, I wanna make you the coffee, I got you waffle.
Why did you? That's yours though.
No, I make this for you.
That quick?
I'm making mine now.
Oh, I need coffee.
My Taquito Burrito, he's hungry too.
The
Taquito
Belzebub.
has to eat.
So yeah, the panels, because of the incentive, they're popping up all in the neighborhood. There a lot of people. But I'm gonna go to my neighbors and tell them, and just dollars,
They don't like to spend money.
dollars and cents.
They don't like to spend money.
It's not the point. They save money. They,
Yeah, but they don't. I don't know. I'm telling you.
There's another one. They're starting to pop up all over the place. I just want to see if the millionaires on the coast are getting them. These are $1 million homes here. I don't see much shit going on with them. At all. Okay, that one has it. These are the big money houses back here. And a lot of them don't have solar. Look at this. Oh, that one has a whole fucking solar panel array. There's another one. But the big boys ain't doing it. This is an old image though. But this is my neighborhood. I'm over here. I can't find my house now. Oh no, I'm up. I'm over here. I'm right there. There I am. And then there's woods here. This is why I have all these fucking animals coming into my property. Bear, everything else, because the wood line starts right there. It's insane. So that's what's going on here.
And I thought thought I was gonna make coffee and I can't open this thing. This is new. I can't open it.
Give it to me. Is my fire on? Because it's getting like cold in here, even though the temperatures are going up. It's gonna be 60 tomorrow. Can you believe that?
Fire over here? You mean here?
I had a fire on.
Yeah, it keeps the room here. Well, you brought a lot of wood inside.
Yeah, I brought a whole load.
You put another one there.
No, there's plenty of wood here. I have enough wood for the 2 days.
I'm saying, you
Give
put
me-
another one there, piece of wood.
I'm gonna check the fire right now, because
There's no fire there.
that's what I'm saying. Here,
It's down.
here.
Okay.
Let me
thanks.
check my fire. Oh yeah, it's going out. Oh my god. No good.
You know that I got those sticks? No, you can't use them. The skinny
What sticks? The what?
Skinny sticks like you.
No, that's for the fire. Those are my fat woods. That's for the fire.
I don't know. I saw them, so.
I have a lot.
Oh, okay.
I gotta get my fire going. Where's my lighter? Where's my torch? Okay. Oh. Damn, I neglected my fire talking too much. Good. There it goes. There we go. That should do it. Oh, let me leave that open for a few minutes so it can breathe. That's one thing. These wood stoves, they heat the house up like that. It's amazing. Or a pellet stove, same thing. If you had a pellet.
Will you make the coffee?
Huh?
Make the coffee.
What? You want me to make the coffee?
Yeah, because I don't know how to do that new pot. Going crazy there. So I don't want to do like something that I difficult.
It's not hard. It's hard for you. It's hard for you. Not hard for anyone else. I gotta get blood work. Ma. Blood work on Monday for me. Which means no eating late Sunday night. That's my fire. Psycho, stop. Nice. Nice fire. Nice fire. Okay. Good fire. Let's see. Okay.
Bro,
What?
you know another lighter by any chance?
A what?
Another lighter, please. This one just stopped working out of nowhere. Look. It's like the sparking thing is so fucked. Sorry, how are you, dude?
Throw it out. I'll get you one. Wait. Keith, whenever you're ready, we can do a stream. Just been so busy. Doing stuff. Okay, let's see. It took me 4 hours working with MUFON yesterday to make them, to make us an ad.
Somebody's smoking.
I'm not smoking.
I'm protecting your smoking.
Probably because of the fireplace.
Okay. You hungry, Jacob?
So,
You're just hungry.
if you see a new MUFON ad out there somewhere, I made it. Bill made it. And it's going to be floating all over the place now. I'm sure they posted it all over the place. And they were very happy with the results of my video for them. And for us too, because we'll use it. And this is the video. Dude, I am so busy. Oh, I gotta do shows tonight, but I'm just so busy. I've never been busier than ever. This is insane how busy I've been. Involved in a lot of projects with a lot of very interesting people. But that's a story for another day.
Hi, I'm Ethan here at the headquarters of the Mutual UFO Network. Are you looking for the ultimate gift for a loved one this Christmas? We have a unique and important idea for the UFO investigator in your family. Introducing the new Project Aquarius digital library. It will be offered as a standalone $50 annual subscription to the public, no membership necessary, and will also be part of our new research level membership. The Project Aquarius digital library will consist of 7 rooms going forward initially. This is where you can enter any room by simply clicking on a door. Room 1 contains over 6,000 pages of Mars paper UFO reports mailed to MUFON between 1967 and 1995. Room 2 will be a drawings gallery of witness submissions, initially consisting of over 7,000 illustrations from our 135,000 UFO report database. Room 3, a public domain library of thousands of newspaper articles. No subscription or membership will be needed for this room. Room 4 will contain all MUFON journals between 1967 and 2010. Room 5 will be a private researchers collection room that will launch in stages. Among these collections will be those of Bob Pratt, Colonel Edward Ruppelt of Project Blue Book, and Leonard Stringfield. Room 6 will contain all MUFON Symposium proceeding booklets between 1971 through 2002, with the more recent ones being scanned in now. Throughout 2024, Aquarius will be expanded to include more collections, the MJ12 files, and finally, a multi-level interactive UFO map. Pre-sales begin on December 20th and access will begin on December 31st, 2023. No MUFON membership is needed for the $50 library card in our MUFON store. Go to MUFON.com and click on the store menu at the top of our homepage. Research level memberships include our e-journal, paper journal, MUFON TV, research level gift box, researcher level certificate, and finally, the Project Aquarius library. Click on our join button on our MUFON.com homepage to join today. There is a reason we are number one in the field. We export our knowledge to you in ways no other UFO research organization on Earth can. We are MUFON.
It took me hours to make that yesterday. Hours. But thanks to Ethan that did that, Hannah, Chris DePerno and Bob Spearing, and Eric for all their contributions making that happen yesterday. So that was an effort. Keith, if you come with Siobhan, then I'm gonna invite Petita and Woody. But I'm not gonna invite unless I have enough people here to make a party for New Year's Eve. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta let me know. You know what I mean? So, and I don't know if Mark would come, but I know he'll want to go home. I don't know if he'll, but if if you're here with Siobhan, and I think he might come. We'll see. I know Marianne's going to be visiting me in a week or so. And matter of fact, I got to find out about that. We're going to spend the day together because she's working on some interesting projects herself. Yeah, please let me know. Like I said, there's a lot of shit going on. A lot. So I'm like busy. Which talking of busy, I gotta do shows soon. But Popeye is a pre-record, so I'm off by 10. So I'm gonna work live from 8 to 10. And I gotta make sure all these Amanda, amazing. Holy shit. I'm so lucky I checked the station because a file just died. Okay, let me just get this ready for tonight. I don't have much time. That's too quick. Okay, I gotta get off soon to set the station up. I mean, I could do it now. Keith, there's so much exciting news I would tell you privately. I I mean, 2024 is going to be wild for me and the station. But boy, oh boy. And the great thing is, I'm actually really excited about this stuff. It's like rejuvenation. Where the fuck is the Freedom link? There it is. Song info. At least if I set up till 10, I'm good. Okay, I'm good. I can leave that alone. I gotta get off soon. Oh, you started baking, Ronald? Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Okay, put the phone down. I'm getting bombed. So, Keith, if I brought you on tonight, what the hell are we going to talk about? I mean, do you want to get controversial? I mean, that is the question. Oh, I was talking about Amanda. She's probably sleeping. She is now doing 4 shows on KGRA. She is producing 4 now. And they're all law enforcement shows. She did one, and I have the utmost trust in Amanda and Chanel. Absolutely. But the first episode was last night for Wiretap. And I was doing other shows. This is dual streaming. We're doing 2 shows at one time on KGRA now. Live streaming, video. And she's taken on a big part of that. Of course, Chanel works with her. I work with her. But I actually am not working with her at all. It's Chanel or Amanda on her by herself. She's taken on this responsibility. And she loves working with the people that she's working with, because she loves to show content. So I wanted to thank her personally for what she's doing, because it's, you know, it's 4 shows that she's doing. The first episode, and I haven't watched it because I'm curious actually, because I have not seen it. And I'm bringing more shows. You don't know what I'm up to. Oh my God. Oh. This is not small little potatoes. This is like the big. I keep raising the levels now. There's 2 shows coming in early 2024. And it's amazing. It takes time to develop these shows and put them together and get them all done right. And because of the level of KGRA, I will not just accept anyone on the network. It has to fit our level of standards. And that's not to diminish anyone else but at this point, I don't have that many spots, and I'm not just taking anyone to put on KGRA, I can tell you that. And I got people coming to me now out of nowhere. I can't believe what's going on. I got a lot of people coming to me to bring shows, but I'm stuck. It's that simple. Which is a good thing. Oh my God, that's too funny. So when we were in Roswell, the private joke in Roswell was, and this is a true story, so much you don't even know, it was a big incident in Roswell.
Dude,
Yes.
are you gonna eat the egg sandwich?
No, you could have it, definite.
Alright.
I couldn't eat more than one. The diet doesn't allow me. Because I lost 33 pounds now. And he made me 2 sandwiches, toasted, egg and cheese. I only ate 1. I can't eat more than that. I don't have that appetite anymore. So in Roswell, they served food for the VIP members, the people that were speaking, and us, because we're part of the event. So I go in on the line. Mark's on the line. It was Mark, Bryce Zabel, and myself. So I get up to the tray, and there was the last piece of chicken breast. It was actually 2 of them, and I took them. So the word spread around, yeah, he's the guy that took the last pieces of chicken. And it went, they started calling me Chicken Man. And the word got around to other people, and it was a big joke in Roswell. So now, like, this is an example of Toby. Oh my God. Oh shit, that's too funny. He's fucked up. This is a picture he just sent me. And Toby is the host of the Roswell Daily Record Show on KGRA with Maximo. And he sends me this picture of me. That's why I was laughing, because fuck. It's just too funny, the back and forth stuff that we all do together behind the scenes. It's just funny. Oh shit, I fucked up the camera. Okay, I think we're good. Good. Oh, you seen the booth? It was something to do with chicken. Oh, let's see. Matter of fact, yes, I did 16 interviews. They've been so busy on projects in Ogden that eventually these interviews will come out. I did 16 interviews at Roswell, approximately 15 minutes apiece. So there's a lot of content that's coming to the members areas eventually. Eventually. Who would I say was my favorite? Oh shit. I need to get in contact with him. I keep forgetting, but now I gotta get in contact with him. may have to call Martin. Fuck. I don't have his contact. I may have to mute. This guy is very important that I have to talk to him.
Hey, Bill.
Hey, Martin. Okay, Martin's gonna take care of that. Anyway. I need to get in contact with somebody that's very important on a project. So let's see. Last night. Let's see. I haven't seen it. What the fuck? Did I not upload the episode? I did this morning. Oh, here it is. Okay, let's share screens. Oh no, I can't do that. You guys can't see what I'm doing. Shit! Oh no, I can share the screen after it plays. This is like private, station related. I can't share this.
And then you have to make a rational decision.
All right, so this is the show that premiered last night, and Amanda did the production. I was doing the Bishop, who busted my chops last night for Krampus. Bad boy. The Bishop and I are really good friends. Friends, not work relationship. Friends. Oh, cool. Thank you, Martin. All right. So this was last night. Okay. Let me take my camera off. Let me mute.
Welcome to Wiretap. This is our inaugural episode here on KGRA DB, and we are very glad to be here. My name is Todd Nunley. This is my co-host, Rodney Richards. Rodney?
Well, I'm glad that we made it this far because we got on the screen. So
Yeah.
we're already advancing. We're already advancing.
Yeah, we are advancing. Well, we are glad to be here. This is something that we have been talking about for quite some time. And, there's always been those questions as to why. I mean, who are these guys? Why should we listen to them? And then what do they have to say that might benefit us? Well, Rodney and I have known each other for almost 20 years now. We met one another working the investigation and our backgrounds in law enforcement. And in that case, which at some point in the near future, we will jump off into that. But we have talked about all of the issues going on, especially starting with corruption at the federal level, at the state level, at the local level. And this is where it's led us to this day.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of people that were even asking me about, friends and old coworkers and things, as far as even law enforcement, civilian, trying to get people to understand and as Todd and I have talked for years about this, and trying to put something together. We've talked about a book deal. We've talked about other things of how can we get this platform out to where people kind of can get a better picture of what you're just seeing on your national news or even on your local news, and how distorted it can be. And this platform gives people an opportunity to really break it down. And hey, like the common person, just look at it from our perspective as investigators and start investigating things yourselves. Like the information that even we're going to give you tonight are tools that you're just not going to see it on everyday news. And it's going to give you an opportunity to go, hey, so do these guys really know what they're talking about? Well, let me look at it. And if we accomplish that part of it, it's worth every bit of doing this, because it's going to open the eyes of people to look at everything and even though we're kind of starting at the top, we want people to start looking from the bottom up and see, how did we get here? Because that's always been my question when we started talking about this, is how did we get to this part in our politics and our local governments and our state governments and our federal governments? How did it get so out of hand, so corrupt, so messed up so quick? And so
yeah,
we're going to figure it out.
Exactly. And this is many conversations over many years that we've discussed certain things. And again, we will provide more information as this show goes on and as the whole process of wiretap goes. We've, we hope that the information that's provided to everybody here tonight will at least open some eyes. And that's the whole concept behind this. We've discussed this for quite some time about how so many people don't understand that there are things going on, very nefarious things going on in this country. And it all starts at the grassroots level. And as these individuals, as they promote up or as they seek higher position, higher authority, what follows them? Typically, it's that.
Now, I'm not going to put the whole freaking show on, but that premiered last night. And these guys have unbelievable, outstanding backgrounds in law enforcement. So I am thrilled to have these two gentlemen part of KGRA with this wiretap show. Now, that wasn't the only one that premiered this week. And we were working on this for quite some time. Because we wanted to roll it out correctly. So we had this one start Wednesday. Again, thank you to Amanda for the amazing work that she does. So this is the other one that started on Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern. Wiretap airs at 9 p.m. Eastern. but it's a dual stream. So when Andrea Perrin's doing her show, and I'm producing that, Amanda's doing Wiretap. But next Friday starts another new show, Law Enforcement, with Jason White. He's been on First 48 Hours. He's still doing so much television work. But let's one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Like I said, I'm working on a lot of stuff. And this is the other one. This rolled out Wednesday. Premiere episode.
Good afternoon. This is Briefing with your Chief. I am your host, Patrick Jordan, here on KGRADB.com, KGRA Digital Broadcasting. I am so excited to be here. This is my first show, Briefing with the Chief, and I want to thank KGRA for giving me this opportunity on this platform to talk about one of my favorite subjects, and that is law enforcement. You know, over the last 10 years, law enforcement has gotten a bad shake. Mainstream media and the liberal left have vilified law enforcement, and I decided a couple years ago when I retired that I was going to speak out and speak up to defend the men and women in law enforcement and to present another point of view, one that you're not going to see in mainstream media. So on this show, we will address the news, public policy, and politics of the day, and whatever else comes up. And I unapologetically support law enforcement. Now, I did 38 years in law enforcement, but not only that, I am the son of a police officer, so law enforcement has been part of my life for my whole life. In fact, I still have a sister who's on the job today, and I can't think of anything better to do with my time than to support the men and women in law enforcement, share my lived experience. If you ever pay attention to the left, lived experience means that's their truth. Well, this is my truth, but I hope to support my truth with enlightened experiences and data to present a different point of view than you're going to hear on mainstream media, because, you know, they're just plain dishonest. The mainstream media and the liberal left are just plain dishonest about law enforcement and have vilified them for far too long.
That is the Briefing with the Chief. And that airs... Okay, hold on. I got to do something right now. Somebody's asking for a code. So, that's another one that launched this week. And like I said, next Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern, it's going to be Into the Fire, True Crime Stories. Now, that is going to be strictly cases that Jason White has a personal interest in, knows the people that were involved in the investigations. For example, does anybody remember the Atlanta child murders years ago? Well, he knows the investigator. That's an example of somebody who's going to bring on as a guest to delve into that case. So he's going to be talking more about true crimes. So known crime stories. Now this guy, like I said, he's well known. Detective Jason White, and he's still involved. This guy's unbelievable. They all are. They have unbelievable backgrounds in law enforcement, and God bless them, their families, and everybody else that does service out there. Veterans as well, military, etc. First responders, firemen, women, whatever. All the people that do a role for all of us. And Mom can tell you, when I go on the street and I meet them, I just out of nowhere, I'll say thank you for everything and happy holidays to you and your family, whatever. I'll just go right up to them. I have no issue with that. I'm thanking them, because I think they need to hear that more often from citizens. But let me get somebody a code. And yes, those are all law enforcement related. But remember, we added UAP Crossfire, we added Roswell Daily Record, and I've got more paranormal related shows coming soon. and I can't say anything, but they're gonna be awesome. That's all I'll say. And these are people, one I've already kind of familiarized you with. The other one, well, they've been on numerous television projects, and they have been. Oops. Oh boy. All right, let me get this to Tara. She's another amazing person. How much she does for Mark, Isabella, who made that ad. Okay, let's see, Tara. Okay, that's done. I can kill this. Matter of fact, we can kind of, maybe, do something silly, but fun at the same time. I will mute until the person gives me permission. Oh shit, what did Annie send me? Aw. I gotta send her something back. We'll worry about that later because I'm too busy right now. Let's see if the person is available. I may have to mute. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. I gotta mute. Okay, he didn't pick up. So now I gotta help Tara. He might call back. He usually does. Oh my god, what's going on in here now? Alright, I'm gonna see if Tara takes a call. But yeah, those are the shows that, and like I said, there's more coming. Actually, quite a bit. I never ever stop working. Okay, Tara's available. I gotta warn her that we're live. She's a sweetheart. She picked me up at the airport when I stayed at Marianne's house. She is a sweetheart. All right. Before you say anything, I'm live streaming on my channels. So
Okay, so do whatever you need to do. So feel free to. I'm just sitting here, so I'm.
No. So I can go over it quickly with you.
Okay.
Ronald's in there. There's a bunch of people watching. So if you
Oh,
want to
fun.
say hello to everybody.
Hi, everybody. That's wonderful. What are you guys streaming? What are you talking about?
I've been ranting about all kinds of things, showing them some KGRA stuff, and I've just been ranting for like, I got to do a show in an hour. So all you got to do is,
Okay.
you want to write it down?
I'm ready. Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Hit the record button twice.
Record twice. Okay.
Make sure nobody's on the screen. So everybody should be minimized below.
Okay.
Then hit the intro. Because remember, it'll be live. It'll be recording then. So once you hit
Right.
so
Okay.
then when the video's playing, bring up Katie, and then bring up everybody else accordingly.
Okay. So I can click on Katie while the video's playing?
Yes,
Okay.
it'll
All
put
right.
her behind the video.
Perfect. Okay, I didn't know that. Wonderful. Okay.
Then make sure you go to the commercial break. You tell them, well, we got to go to a commercial. Hit that commercial ad set,
Right. Okay.
and then you come back. Everybody's still on the screen because everybody's behind the video.
Okay.
Then end the show at the 57.
Okay.
But make sure you hit the outro video,
Say that. The what outro?
the rap video.
Okay.
Once the rap video stops, end the recording because I'll edit that out. I'll chop out
All
the
right.
beginning and I'll chop out the end. This is Tara Diulis on with me right now.
Yes, and I'm learning all sorts of cool stuff. Okay. All right, that sounds easy enough.
Because I got to do shows tomorrow, so Tara's going to do the production for the MUFON show because they're doing a pre-record tomorrow with Paul Sinclair
Right,
from
that'd
the
be
UK because he has a time issue being in the UK.
Yeah.
So, yes, and then if Mark goes live, yes, just hit me up in Skype
Okay.
while I'm working, and I'll give you the code for that.
Okay, that'll be real. That'll be quick and that'll work well, Bill. So
Also, just be on point because Bob Spearing is going to join the show
Oh,
tomorrow for the pre-record.
oh, he is. Okay.
Also, I've loaded a video in there, the one that I made for MUFON and for Bob and all that. So it's at the very
Okay.
bottom because there's so much video clips in there. I just added it. So you'll look for it. It'll say MUFON Project Aquarius ad.
Okay.
Play when Bob's on. You might want to have to play that. So because he's promoting that.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay. So that's the Bob. All right. What else?
I think that's it.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll just do the best we can, and it should be perfect. You know.
Exactly. I mean, you guys are always awesome. So, anyway, call me or hit me up if you need me.
Okay, I'll do that, Bill. I'll Skype you during the pre-record if there's any issues, but otherwise, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Are you at the
We've had
cabin
worse.
or you're home?
I'm home, so
Okay.
I'll be at my normal thing, and I'm gonna try to, I'll reset everything, and I'll try to get it where my computer's not strange. Now, if I have to get out of the studio, is that going to be an issue if I get out and come back in? If I'm the one who started it and stuff?
No, as long as you have the admin privilege, you should be fine to get back in.
Okay.
If you have a problem, just hit me up and I'll give you another code.
Okay, that sounds good.
All right, love
All right.
to you and everybody there. And
Love you too, Bill.
Have a
Love
great
you,
weekend.
everybody who's
Listen-
listening, and you guys have a wonderful holiday.
I was going to
So-
say that if I don't talk to you, happy holidays to you and the family, and to tell everybody,
thank you.
Shane, Katie, all that.
I will. I just saw me at the Phoenix MUFON meeting today, and I just got home from that, so it was very fun.
Cool. I
So-
saw that Katie had a lot of snow where she is.
Oh my God, that's freezing! I don't know how you guys do that.
Oh my God! Yeah, but you had snow on the ground at the cabin.
We did, but it only lasted barely a day. It was cold. It was 19 degrees, and that's really cold for me. I like it about 85.
You know what's crazy? When we were driving to Roswell from Mesa, where Marianne is, and we went,
Yeah.
I don't know what mountain range it was, but it was really high up. And Mark is doing the countdown, how the elevation, we're over 7,000 feet. I'm like,
Wow.
but
You must-
remember, that was the heat wave that was going on.
Right.
So when I was at Marianne's, it was like 108.
Yeah, it was nice.
But when we got to, oh my God, nice? You say that's nice? Oh my God, that dry heat. I remember when I was with you, we stopped at the Walgreens or whatever, and that hot wind was hitting me as I'm like, what is this?
It's a warm blanket.
Oh, my.
You spend your days inside freezing air-conditioned buildings.
Yes.
And you walk outside, it's like, oh God, this feels so good because it's so warm.
But
It's true.
what do you call it? It was like when we hit those mountains, the
But that must
temperature.
have been in New Mexico then.
It might have been. It might have been. It might have been New Mexico.
Ruidoso maybe or something. I don't know.
It was up there though, because it was like it was probably as we were in New Mexico, because on the other side of that mountain range is we're heading toward Roswell. It was in New Mexico, but
Yeah.
the temperature dropped like 25 degrees.
Oh, burn. You weren't dressed for that, I bet.
It was awesome. It was like normal temperature for me. It was like 77. I was like, oh, this is. If I was to move to New Mexico or Arizona, I got to live on the mountains where it's like temperatures like this.
Yeah, that's how it works. So my cabin's usually about 30 degrees cooler than it is in Phoenix.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
we go there on the weekends, and that it makes a big difference.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, listen,
Yeah.
love to you, and hit me up. Hit me up.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much, Bill. I really appreciate your time today, and I'll talk to you later, okay?
All right, you have a great one.
Okay. You too, Bill. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay. What? Can you send me Bob Screen? Can you send Bob Screen the links? Oh shit. And that's another one. Okay, will do now. Alright, we need to do this. Oh my god. Oh, I got his Skype. I don't have to do that. Mr. Bob Spearing, where are you? Right there. This is the life of a producer, by the way. It never stops. Copy. Okay, that's done. Wow. Going crazy here. Anyway, what the hell was I saying? What's going on in chat? It was Tara, Kathy. I loved Calvin and Hobbes. I loved Calvin and Hobbes. I used to read that every day. Oh, what was it? Build the Cat? Or am I thinking of something different? That might be the other one. No, that was the other one. Bloom County. Or something like that. I get them confused, but yeah. Calvin and Hobbes was fucking great. But the other one with Build the Cat was great too. Was it Bloom County? I can't remember. It's been a long time. That was one of my favorites too. Okay, I see what you wrote. Dingus. Oh. I knew that was going to come up. It says here, yes, the Dodgers are still interested in and can still afford Yamamoto. Uncertain, though, how the Ohtani signing may affect their changes with that. I knew it. I know the Dodgers ain't out of that freaking Yamamoto thing. Anyway, yes. Yes, Genghis. Yes, exactly. Exactly right. I totally lost what I was gonna do. So I got confused with what thrown off. It was Bloom County. Yes. Oh, so the weather. Let me shut off Xbox because I'm not playing it anyway. I was gonna game, but I never got to it. This is Xbox 360 though. This shit makes a lot of noise. So the weather is looking good for the Geminids meteor shower. I'm not gonna jinx it, but it's looking good here for the Geminids. I know. We were talking about that contract earlier. Oh my God. The timing can't be worse. Somebody wants to go outside. Oh my God. He's here. My baby. Tycho baby. You see, when he needs to go out, this is what happens. I don't have to take him out. No. Oh yes, I do.
Thank you.
Here, you wanted me to throw it?
Yeah. Who's Tycho?
He's next to me. He just lets me know when it's time to go outside. Look, he just pushed my hand. Did you see that? He just pushed my hand. Look, you see it? He's pushing my hand up. Did it again. He just did it again.
Caracaboo! You want to go outside?
The baby Biscarax.
The baby wants to go outside.
Of course he does.
I know.
Oh, now I gotta hear that.
Yeah.
The little
The guilt.
cry thing.
Yeah, crying.
I know what you want. See the tail? Oh, good. I'll take him out because I gotta stop soon. Anyway,
Yeah.
I gotta do a show.
They're just going to take you outside, Tycho. I don't know if it's raining.
Oh.
The baby.
Like, how
wants
do
to
you
go
not,
outside.
when they do that, how do you just not do it? You have to.
The baby wants to go outside.
Anyway, so I bought a new lens. If you're not, for those who may not be aware, for the camera. It is a 10 millimeter. Now, on here, see the 10? This means we have ultra wide view, and it's not a fisheye. It's not a fisheye. It's a Cine lens. It costs quite a bit of money, but when we do the sky watches now for the meteor shower, we're gonna see a big swath of sky. So it should be. Now he's playing with the wood. You cannot take that wood. So now we should see a lot of activity on the screen with that. It's going to be a game changer with that lens. Mark helped me pick it up, of course. His advice. But we're definitely going to be able to see much more on the screen. The only drawback is because we're seeing so much more sky, we're seeing half of the sky now over my house. Before it was like a quarter. Now it's gonna be half. And it should be amazing. The only thing is the meteors themselves, as they're streaking across the sky, are going to appear smaller. Unless it goes, sometimes you get those long ones, but because we're seeing more sky images, things that appear on the screen will seem smaller. Come on, I know, wait. I'm going to take you. But the thing is, we'll be able to see more activity. we won't miss things on the screen because it could be shooting from the Radiant, but I'll capture most of that. Oh, look at this. He's like, now he's like attacking me physically. Did you see that? Yeah, he wants attention. I have to take him out, but I'm gonna get off anyway because I gotta do the Freedom Link. Then Popeye is pre-recorded, so I'll be back at 10 if I'm still alive. So I need to take him outside before I get to work. So yes, the weather looks good for Tuesday night. It's not the night of peak, but there should still be some activity the night before. Wednesday night is peak, and the forecast is good. I'm not going to tease him. I'm taking him out. So again, we should have good nights for the meteor shower. And the majority of the country is going to be cloudy. It's like one swath that might be lucky to see the meteor shower. Don is funny. He's Army. He's messaging me now. Mr. Decker. I live near West Point. Oh God, what is that? Nothing important. All right. Oh yeah, he's definitely spoiled, Kathy. You know that. Do you know that thing that you bought him for Christmas? That big ropey thing? He loves that. There are two things that he loves. That and this one that I bought when he was a baby. And it's pretty big. It's like this long, and it's like a rubberized material. And he loves that. Those are like, and the balls. He loves the balls. But that's it, like he loves that. But I'm a little wary about the rope stuff because if they chew it and eat it, could be deadly for them. Oh, he's pushing my hand again. He won't give up. He won't give up. And he stares at me. That's the thing. He stares me down. He stares me down. It's like a stare down. That's the babies. I know what the baby wants. I know what the baby wants. The baby wants to go outside. Right? Let's not forget. Well, I don't know if it'll work because there's no commercial on. If I put the TV on. Tackle the babies! Where's the babies? The babies! Tackle, where's the babies? Where's the babies? Tackle the babies! Where's the babies? I can't get him to do it. Tackle the babies! Where's the babies? Oh, the babies! Where's the babies? But where's the babies? Where's the babies? Tackle, where's the babies? It's about that commercial, remember? When that commercial's on the TV, he runs to it and watches it and howls. Liberty, Liberty Mutual. That's the one. And he goes nuts. And that's the one thing about the Huskies, they talk a lot. They go, ow, wow, wow. It's like having a conversation. It's like literally they're trying to talk. my baby? Who is my baby? Tycho's my baby. You are my baby. He is the baby. The spoiled baby. That's not mean. That's part of their. It's genetic. It's part of their makeup. If you see husky videos, I've seen a lot of husky videos where they're watching the TV and when even if now he's getting mad. That's the mad one. He's getting pissed at me now for not taking him out. Yeah, he's getting desperate now. That's the one like now enough messing around. Take me outside, and he's coming back now. Now he's pissed. I'm gonna take you outside right now. But they do that. They howl. It's instinctive. It's part of their makeup. It's like the wolf in them. Look at those eyes. You want to go? Let's go. I got to do it. All right, so I'm ending the stream. I'll be back after 10. I got to take him out because I got to do a show soon. So to Kathy, to Ronald, to Genghis, to anybody else who may be watching, enjoy the rest of your night. Have a great weekend. Happy holidays. And I'll be back in a little while. I got to get ready now. I got to take him out. And I got to get dressed because it's freaking cold out there. It's actually going up. It's 44. It's going up. Because that storm is coming up the coast. All right, everybody. Good night. Be well, be blessed. I'm out. Peace.